welcome to the Football Horizon. I think we are done with the Group A. Now we're going to start with the preview of Group B. We have one of the star teams, England. If you see the Group B, it's a pretty decent group. It's England, Iran, USA, and Wales. So there's going to be some tough battle. As always, I have Abhishek with me to discuss the preview for Group B as well. Hi, Abhishek. Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. So, Abhishek, what do you think on Group B? Which is the team that you stand out for? I'm thinking it's pretty tough group, probably the group of death, if I'm not wrong, because USA and Wales have decent
Yeah,
squads and they have been performing really well.
yeah, yeah, and vice versa, England has been performing badly in the
Really?
Nations League.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it would be quite a this group would be, I think, the highlight of the World Cup. I think, along with the Group G, which Brazil, and
Yeah.
Group B, where Spain is playing. But
Yeah.
I think it will be really exciting to see USMNT and Iran play out of the team, and
Yeah.
Wales also is performing really well in the Nations League.
Yeah.
So that one would be one team that we should look out for. If
Yeah.
we start, we can start with England, right?
Yeah, we can start with England. So I think again a star-studded
Yeah,
squad with a lot of controversial decisions by the manager throughout the last 2 years. I think that's
yeah,
always been there. I think uh, I think again, all the three goalkeepers are good. Probably Ramsdale and Pope have been performing better than
yeah,
Pickford. Again, I think this time we are not seeing probably five right backs, but there are still I can see some three right backs already there in the defenders,
yeah,
and there are decent midfielders, young
yeah,
midfielders, a mixture of young and experience with Jordan Henderson. I think probably being there, and I think
yeah.
again the forwards have been always great. So, what do you think on the playing 11? Who's going to start as a goalkeeper?
Yeah, I was surprised when Sir Gareth Southgate selected Callum Wilson,
Yeah,
but I think he deserves it. He has been playing really well, in the last couple of months. Only thing that is, can be concerning is about uh, his health, his form,
yeah,
and not form, sorry, his what do you say? Because in recently he hasn't played games for Newcastle. I think he didn't play against us when we played Newcastle
yeah.
in the last game of the last game week. Yeah, and there is Marcus Rashford. I don't know he's in form or not. And Raheem Sterling is not in form.
Yeah,
There is, he's not the 2017 2018 Raheem Sterling.
yeah.
He isn't even a 10% of that guy. Jack Grealish, he has played, but he has not
He's been
scored
in and
goals. He
out.
has not
Yeah, he's not.
create.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then Madison is in form. Mason Mount is not in form.
yeah,
I think Gareth Southgate has selected the team based on the previous performances in
yeah,
the which when they played in the Euros. I think he has kept all that Euros in mind and selected the team.
yeah.
Trent, I don't know. He has performed recently couple of games, but he has not been the Trent we know.
Yeah, I
The
think.
Trent we know is the
Yeah,
Trent we know is he can pull off a 20-yard pass, 30-yard passes from the right hand side.
yeah.
And Kyle Walker is there. He has been injured, right?
I think
Kyle Walker.
he's like his. I think he will probably start after the first match. I think the first match is doubtful, but I think he's back now. So I think
Yeah.
Kyle
Okay.
Walker should be back. But I think one of the problems they face is that most of them probably are not that in great form. Rashford has been in, and again the thing with Marcus Rashford probably is the consistency is an issue. I think probably if
Yeah.
I think Bakayo Saka is one player probably who has been very consistent this season because with Arsenal performing well, he has played very crucial role, and probably
Yeah.
Phil Foden and Harry
Yeah.
Kane. So I think Harry Kane has to start. I probably Callum Wilson can be used if probably England qualifies in the first two matches. He can be used as a sub or something. But Harry Kane will play the
Yeah.
most important role. And I think Rashford should start on the left because I don't see Jack Grealish or Sterling being in form. So with Bakayo Saka, Phil Foden, Harry Kane, probably like Uh, I think Foden can play as LW or he can play as a center attacking mid, and Marcus Rashford can play on the left and
Yeah,
Kane at the front end, Saka on the right. So it will be a good combination. I think they have kind of replacements with Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips. Both can play as both defense and attack. So probably that is one combination, or they can go
yeah,
with Gallagher and Henderson, or Declan Rice and Henderson with Rice gets a free load and Henderson probably contains the midfield. So
yeah,
a pretty decent squad. I
yeah.
think it will be
Even
yeah
Mason Mount can play as a center midfield,
yeah.
but I would not uh, choose that option because
Yeah, yeah.
his
I think
starting
he can
form is
probably
not.
come in as a sub if someone
Yeah,
is tired or something. I think
yeah,
Gallagher
yeah.
has
If
been
there is an injury or something like
yeah
that, he can just fill in that role for
yeah.
30 odd minutes.
I think with defense at City, I still feel Maguire will start, although he has not got game time. I'd not be surprised. Probably it will be Maguire and Stones or Dyer. I would ideally not pick
Yeah,
Maguire, but I think still it will be. I think Southgate will pick Maguire. So I think that is pretty much for England. I think anything less than a semi-finals is a bad result for England, considering the squad they have.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, let's see
yeah,
if it
yeah, that's
comes
for sure.
home or not this time. It will be interesting to see. I think coming to Iran, again, I think probably no star players, I would say, but again, complete team
Yeah,
effort. They have been performing very well lately as a team, and I think it will be interesting to see how far they go. So I think probably a win against, or a win or a draw, or even a draw against United States and Wales will put Iran in a very crucial position in this group.
uh, yeah, yeah. And they have a decent team. They play all over the world per se.
Yeah,
They Mehdi Taremi is there.
yeah,
If you can remember, he scored an overhead kick
yeah,
against us Chelsea fans. So
yeah, yeah.
in the
In the
Champions League,
Champions League, yes.
the time when we
Yeah,
won the Champions League, yeah, when
yeah.
he played Porto,
I think
he's a decent player, Mehdi Taremi.
he's got good experience by playing in the Champions League. And other than that, I think
Yeah,
he will be probably the player to watch out for. I think I have been hearing a lot about the goalkeeper. I think it's Ali Reza. So I
yeah.
think I have been hearing a lot about him.
Mhm.
That he's one of the candidate to watch out for. And I think other than that, I think probably the other player would be, I think, yeah, Ali Ghoziad. I think he also is a player to watch out. I think he's 26 right now, and he has been
Yeah.
featured, probably like 8 to 9 matches during the qualifications, but has been very crucial, especially on the right wing. So I think probably he'll be another player to watch out for in Iran.
Yeah.
This is their sixth World Cup appearance for Iran, so it will be interesting to see how long they give.
Oh,
Yeah, coming to US, I think it's a reborn team. I would say a lot of stars coming emerging.
yeah.
From Matt Turner, Weston McKinney, Tyler Adams, Christian Pulisic. I think it's Serginho
Giovanni
Dest.
Reina.
Yeah, Giovanni Reina. So I think it's a
Yeah.
pretty decent squad. What do you think on US? How long do you think they'll do that? Can they defeat England or Wales? I think even if they win one out of
Yeah.
those two, I think they will pretty much go through.
Yeah. Yeah. They have a pretty young team, I would like to say, because apart from
Yeah,
uh, Tim Ream and Sean Johnson, who's backup goalkeeper,
yeah,
uh, there isn't that experienced player,
yeah.
but they have a good core in the sense they have a good midfield.
Yeah,
Like with Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie,
yeah.
and Yunus Musa also. He can play as that
And
central
even
midfield
Aronson is there.
kind
Aronson
of
is
role.
pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, Brendan Aronson, he's a young player. He can play as a attacking midfield or a
Yeah.
slight uh, inside forward role. He
Yeah.
can play that. The role he plays at Leeds United is that inside kind of forward role.
Yeah.
So and they have a Captain America, Christian Pulisic,
Yeah.
and there's Josh Sargent who can play as a center forward.
Yeah.
I think they're going to miss the Ricardo Pepi. I don't know
Yeah.
why he wasn't selected.
Yeah.
I like that kid a lot. He's a really good center forward,
Yeah.
and he has been on form in the Dutch league also. Ricardo Pepi,
Yeah.
and
I think
uh,
it's I think
only
Stefan
thing
and
that would
Pepe.
be
Yeah.
yeah, the only thing that would be concerning is the uh, the defense, the
Yeah,
center back role, because Anthony Robinson is a kind of player who plays as a left back, but he likes to bomb forward.
yeah,
He likes to attack a lot.
yeah,
That might leave the space behind to attack for the oppositions. Tim Rim is there. Aaron Long, Walker Zimmerman. Zimmerman going to play the important role here. And on the right hand side, same with Sajino Dest.
yeah,
He's also gonna leave the space behind. Yeah, the defense gonna be the problem. I like to say.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like to think so.
Interesting to see how US handles this. So I think
Yeah,
next coming Wales, I think Gareth Bale is back, and he has told that he's ready for the World Cup. I think so. It'll be. He always performs on the top level for Wales, so I'm pretty much expecting the same this year as well. So might be his last World Cup.
that's a go. I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to see because there are no golf courses in Qatar. I think.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it'll be nice. I think it might probably be his last World Cup. Because with his fitness issues, I don't see him playing another one. Probably
Mm.
it'll be interesting to see. I think he's probably 31, 33 now. I think 31, 32 or 32,
Yeah,
33.
33.
Yeah, he's 33. So I
Yeah,
think
he's 33 years old.
it'll be tough. I don't see him playing probably another one. But again, you never know. Wales probably doesn't have a great team, so I think Ben Davis is there from Tottenham. He'll be another important player. Empadu is another good player, and Joe Rodon as well in defense. And I think
Yeah,
Harry Wilson, okay, decent player. And I think Aaron Ramsey is selected. Don't know how much of a form he's in. I think Gareth Bale and Daniel James will probably head the attack, and Kiefer Moore, not to forget him. He's playing
yeah,
very well in I think for Bournemouth. So it will be interesting to see how they
yeah.
go about it.
Brennan Johnson also. He has
Yeah,
been
I
playing for
forgot Brennan
Nottingham
Johnson.
Forest.
Yeah,
He's a decent player.
yeah.
Second striker.
So I think it'll be very interesting to see how this goes. Probably it's pretty much a tough group because if you see, I think
Yeah.
a one win for I'll not be surprised if all the teams like probably it's very tough to pick two teams. So what do you think? Which two teams are going to qualify?
Yeah, I think England, based on the history, I think England would qualify
Yeah.
along with the USA. Sorry, Wales, not USA. USA
Okay.
going to come third and Iran going to come last. But you cannot pinpoint any team to come out to qualify in this group,
Yeah.
especially with Southgate's tactics.
Yeah.
we cannot we cannot pinpoint any team.
Yeah.
So I think everyone has a chance in this group.
Yeah.
So let's
Yeah.
see what happens.
Absolutely. I think England and US. Probably I would pick England. US. I feel US will go through, but I think England will have a tough time in this group. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
yeah. I think that's wrap up Group B. Thank you guys. We'll again join with Group C.